The following is a presentation of the University of Evansville Military History Project.
I'm Major General retired Verna Fairchild. I was in the United States Air Force, the Reserve, and the Air National Guard. I retired in 2002 after 34 years of service. I attended University of Evansville after I graduated from Deaconess Hospital School of Nursing. I was the first female and nurse to be the commander of a tactical hospital in the Air National Guard. I was the first woman and nurse in the history of the Guard, Army or Air, to be an assistant adjutant general for Air. In the Air National Guard, a friend of mine from Tennessee was the first to have one and then 2 stars. And I was the third. There were 3 of us. We were the first 3 in the Air or Army Guard. Being in the minority in the service at the point in time I was in, you know, it was not easy to move up. I retired 1 month and drew a retirement check that same month because I was eligible age-wise to do that. And a friend of mine, the female, also did the same thing, and he said, "I can't believe that." And I said, "Well, you all moved up the ladder so fast. You know, you were too young to draw retirement when you retired. You have to wait a little bit." But for us, you know, it was slow and methodical. I almost retired at the 10-year mark, and my husband said, "Well, you have half of retirement. You should stay and at least finish your retirement." Well, I obviously stayed. I had completed 34 years. I think he saw the day that he regretted saying that, because then, when I was promoted to colonel, I was in a position that I traveled throughout the United States all the time, in addition to a full-time civilian job. And I remember going as much as 3 months without a day off, and he said, "You know, time out, you have to give up something." So I retired from my civilian job in 1997.
How did you deal with it? It would have been, tough at the time.
Well, you know, nobody promised that life would always be easy. Monday was ROTC day, and here would be all these cadets in uniform, and I got a direct commission as a first lieutenant, and then was promoted to captain while I was still going here. And I'd find myself with my hand about halfway up to salute them as I'd walk down and then realize I was in street clothes and not uniform. So, but the people you're in the military with, especially as a reservist, you're closer to than people that you work with on a daily basis in your civilian job. You know, you see those people morning, noon, and night. You know, you eat, work, and socialize with them, and it's just, you know, it's a family. You just form it automatically. You know, everybody's away from home. You depend on each other, and you look out for each other. It gets in your blood, I suppose. Once a general, always a general, they tell me. So I just continue to be impressed every trip I come. I'm proud to say that I'm a graduate of the University of Evansville.